What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans update video, where we will be attacking with the new siege machine, the Stone Slammer, versus all troops. We have a little bit of a circuit set up here, defenses to distract the new siege machine, and each time we attack it, we will have a different troop come out of the clan castle in order to attack the siege machine. First up, we have the wizards. Now, as long as the troops can attack the Stone Slammer, you will see a bit of a battle here. The other ones we will quickly fly over, but the wizards are putting up a good fight straight away here. However, the Stone Slammer gets to work, takes out a massive proportion of them. 10 wizards can fit in that clan castle. The Stone Slammer is actually continuing to get ahead of the wizards, but because of their range, it is standing back from the Stone Slammer. It's not able now to get that damage onto them, but there we go, the finishing blow. Stone Slammer gets the first victory. Let's move on to the next troop. Okay, let's move right back to the start of the troops. We are going to attack now the archer. The barbarian, I will throw that in with a bunch of the other ground troops that cannot attack the Stone Slammer, but 40 archers. How will they do? Once they get out in form, they might do pretty good, but look at the damage. The splash damage from the Stone Slammer gets a huge amount of them down. They are now able to start getting to work. I think that one will get a few down, but the archers, much better than the wizards because they can be out in force. Check them all out next to that clan castle, defending their honor. Definitely not a good round, that one, for the Stone Slammer. Now, there are a bunch of troops that will not attack the Stone Slammer. We're now onto the dragons already. 2 dragons can fit inside that clan castle, and I think this is going to be the most deadly yet. Can the Stone Slammer get around the circuit quicker than the dragons? There's too many defenses here. However, it is doing pretty good. It's already taken out 4 defenses, just didn't quite get to the 5th. That is not too bad against 2 maxed level dragons at Town Hall 12. Right, out of curiosity, we have to see if we can take down all of the defenses with the Stone Slammer and only 1 dragon. That's only half of the damage. It didn't get through half of the defenses, but can it do it versus only 1 dragon? Again, this video is just so you have a little bit of an idea as to how long your Stone Slammer, the brand new siege machine, will be able to tank as the CC troops are smashing into it. Obviously, in a realistic base, you'll have other defenses as well, but it looks like the Stone Slammer getting it done, all 8 defenses, before that dragon finally takes it down. Let's move on to the next troop. Now, I can't make my mind up. The baby dragons, will they do better than the regular dragons? There's more of them, but they won't have the enraged bonus. There's only one way to find out. Let's dive into this. 4 baby dragons against the brand new siege machine. How quickly will it go down? You saw the archers in force. They were able to outrange it. Remember, the baby dragons can attack the Stone Slammer, but unlike the ground troops, it cannot fight back at this stage, and it looks like it is going to get majority of the way around the circuit. 5 out of 8 defenses before the baby dragons go ahead and crush it. Let's try with 1 enraged baby dragon. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at just 1 baby dragon, which will be enraged. Will the difference having that enraged bonus be enough? I don't think it's going to make up for 4 baby dragons. It definitely won't make it 4 times as strong. As you can see, I think the Stone Slammer will get around the circuit, but it is going to be a close one. That is only 10 troop capacity. And it looks like the baby dragon might even catch up here. 10 troop capacity. The baby dragon, definitely the most effective troop at the moment versus the brand new siege machine. Alright, what we are going to do real quick is pull out majority of the troops that we are not going to be able to demonstrate in this versus battle. All of these troops will do virtually nothing against the Stone Slammer. Well, I say virtually nothing, they will do nothing. They cannot attack the Stone Slammer. As you will see, they all just stand there doing nothing, but I did want to bring it. We did say we'd battle all of the different troops, so I did want to show you the ground troops. As you can see, not quite taking out the Hog Rider there, just missing out, but the splash damage is very, very high centrally to the defense, and then you could see it still hit the cannon there, but it wasn't enough to take it down. Exactly the same across the other defenses. It does do a bit of splash damage, but obviously the majority of the damage from the siege machine is directly on top of the defense. This battle might be close. The Stone Slammer versus the Electoral Dragon. Both of these troops are incredibly slow. If the Electoral Dragon is able to get a hit onto the Stone Slammer, it might do okay. Actually, guys, it's not doing as much as I thought. That just shows you how much health the Stone Slammer has. The Electoral Dragon does have a massive hit, but it's not going to be enough. Even one baby dragon did a better job than the Electoral Dragon. It is going to be a close one again, coming down to the wire here. We've just about got enough defenses to make it an even match, but the Electoral Dragon just didn't quite take down the siege machine before it took out all of them defenses. A defending clan castle of minions will not do very well versus a poison spell, but that's not what we're doing here. I have a feeling they are going to do very well versus the brand new siege machine. They have a good mix of damage and sheer volume. Look at how quickly they take down the Stone Slammer. That is a new record, the fastest troop to take down the Stone Slammer. Now remember, out of the troops we've attacked, we still have the P.E.K.K.A, the Healer, the Golem and the Lava Hound, which would basically do exactly the same as what happened before. They wouldn't attack the Stone Slammer. Right now we have the Witches. I think this is going to be an interesting one. 3 witches. Obviously, it would be a pretty good clan castle troop. They are difficult to take out. But the first witch takes massive damage, just kept out of range. As you can see though, they don't have the damage. Although they have the skeletons, it's not going to matter. The skeletons can't do anything against the flying siege machine. Let me know down in the comments, will you use the brand new Stone Slammer or will you continue to use the Battle Blimp? Which one do you think is better? I think the Battle Blimp is fantastic for dropping onto set defenses, but I do think this siege machine will merge into the Lavaloon strategy very well. Okay, now I am curious. I know the Golem is not going to attack the Stone Slammer, but let's see if we can pull the Golem on top of the different defenses to see how much damage the siege machine will do on it. So as soon as the siege machine attacks, we'll then pull the Golem to the next set of defenses. It is lagging behind a little bit here. Does continue to get some damage onto the Golem, but it is taking its time coming after the Barbarians. As you can see, the siege machine does get a little bit of damage onto the Golem. Nothing major though, to be honest, and it's all because of the splash damage. The siege machine, the Stone Slammer, does a huge amount of damage when it's directly on top of the defense, but because the Golem is that little bit distance away, it doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Definitely enough though. You can see how much damage the Stone Slammer does. Let's move on to the next troop though. Okay, well that is it guys. All of the troops. We now just have the heroes, the king and the queen. Let's see what damage we can get onto the Barbarian King there. Oh, I was expecting a huge amount of health to be gone, and it was very minimal. Again, the king will not be directly on top of that defense, so it's very hard to get huge damage from the Stone Slammer itself. Obviously, you could drop troops out of it, but in terms of direct damage, doesn't do a lot, and the king cannot fight back. So let's see what the Archer Queen will do. Can she take it down? Will she be quick enough before the siege machine gets through all of the defenses? Here we are, saving the best till last, the Archer Queen. I've got to be honest, I think if you put the Stone Slammer in next to the Archer Queen, it's not going to be a good strategy. I think she's going to take it straight down, but let me know how you plan on using this new siege machine. Be sure to comment with the hashtag Stone Slammer if you are still here, and be sure to leave a like if you have enjoyed it. The Stone Slammer gets a little bit of damage onto the Queen, but it's not enough. She stands victorious. That is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out.